world connected by creativity. A world distorted by time and darkness. A world of tragedy and deceit. This is a world that needs a remedy, that needs a writer, that needs to be explored. That is exactly what we shall do in the Night Springs podcast.
Oh, that intro goes on for a while, doesn't it? I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I'm going to put that at the end in the future, I think. But anyway, hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Alan Wake Theory Talk gameplay playthrough thing that I'm doing right now. So yeah, we're back playing Alan Wake. We're on chapter 3 right now. Leave a comment below with some theories you have for Alan Wake. That'd be really, really helpful. I really appreciate it if you do. It's going to help me with content as well. You know, just be nice. I've just got some things to talk about. But let's play the game. We have to skip all this. Hang on. Previously on Alan Wake. We're going to skip all this, because if you've been watching, you know, and if you don't know, you know this kind of thing happens. Also, actually, let's talk about this a second. So, this whole TV thing is not the first game to do it. One of the first games, and I don't know if it is actually officially the first game, one of the first games is actually, hang on a second, there it is, it's actually Alone in the Dark 2008. Now, this is a game I talk about often on this. Alone in the Dark 2008. This is a good game. I don't care what anyone says. It's actually a good game. It just tried to do too much, and it didn't nail everything. But it's a big inspiration. It has to be for Alan Wake, because this whole DVD, TV thing is going on in there, and it's great. It's really cool. You can just skip ahead. In fact, when I do play this later on, I'm going to skip ahead to... Oh, hello. I'm just going to skip ahead to certain chapters and kind of go from there. I've got the Steel Case Edition. I do have the proper Collector's Edition as well. Picked it up for a £5, and I got it on the Wii as well. Wherever that version is upstairs somewhere. But, anyway, so... Let's get back to this. Now, Alan is about to meet Rose. Oh, we gotta go through all of this. He is just a pain in the ass. Like, I got some Rose. He's clearly got a thing for her. And you guys are strange dudes coming in and speak to Rose, and he's causing trouble. Man, you were there all day. She drugged us.
I heard on the radio you were busy.
See, she's in Rose. She's a nice girl. Oh, just go away, you
She's a nice girl.
creepy old dude with a limp. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, so Rose is an interesting one. So now, if I remember correctly, hang on a second, somebody did comment on the last one. I believe it was Luke. Thank you very much, Luke, for your comment. Really appreciate it, my dude. But yeah, Rose is an interesting one. So at the end of the game, well, you can just know, so she's a super fan of Alan. We know this already. She is super fan. She's obsessed with him. She's got the cardboard cutout. She loves all his books, that kind of thing. So she loves pulpy crime noir, which is good. She means probably enjoys some really good films as well, to be fair. Oh my god, dude, hurry up! But what's really, let's see, obviously the boat came down here as well. Now, Barry talks a lot about what's going on here. Hang on a second.
But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Yeah, it's all about his death there. Now, obviously, when we have the whole thing with AEW talking about Zane.
But it would take a tornado to lift something like that.
And it did. There was a tornado. When you talk about Zane, you know, we get a whole thing. So in the AEW thing, we get a thing that obviously he's the movie director and everything else. So it's all changed there, which I talked about in the last episode briefly. My dude, open this gate. Come on, Randolph. But yeah, Rose is a super fan, and right now she is currently being possessed by Barbara Jagger. Or the Dark Presence, or Baba Yaga, or whatever it is. Oh, here you go. Local Baba Yaga, drowned in the Cauldron Lake.
Just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died. Some kind of a breakdown.
Okay, any more information? No? Get to hit your beats? Okay, cool. Right, so, Cynthia Weaver, she's one of the only people that really remembers who Thomas Zane and Barbara Jagger is, which is kind of cool, but again, it also adds to the whole mystery of what's going on, and also links into, and in fact she's talking about this right now, it's perfect, because it links into Rose
You mind me asking
quite
what
a
you
lot.
want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Yeah, you fucking nerd. Go away. Right, so we're gonna go in. We're gonna speak to Rose. There she is, right behind the door. You can see her right there. See, she moves. She's just stood there waiting.
Oh dear, Mr.
What
Wake.
face is gone?
I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh yes. Yes. Please come in.
So, she's been possessed, right? She's drugging these guys. It's not the first time they actually pass out due to being intoxicated in some way or another. That happens again a little bit later on during one of the absolute best chapters of the game.
I know what you need. A muse to inspire
But yeah,
you.
so this is the Dark Place trying to recapture Alan again. Now, why they drug him here and not just take him straight away instead of leaving him there, I don't know. But yeah, so they do this. Now, Rose is permanently affected by this, from what we can tell. So when Clay Stewart, the guy from the very beginning of the game, when he goes back to him, you read the Alan Wake files, he actually has an interview with her, and she's just like this, completely unresponsive, not really knowing what's going on, like she's had the psychotic break, she's kind of been broken. And at the end of the game, obviously, you see her holding her lap as well. Now, Luke has written in his comments, oh, hang on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife.
It's true, he did.
You must finish what you started.
Tom was talking.
I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
There we go. Crazy Alan's doing crazy things.
Back to work.
Back to work, boy. Now, Luke writes, I'm convinced that Rose is the new light and Nightingale is the new dark, and Scratch will be the villain in 2. So we have Nightingale. Nightingale's going to be introduced very shortly. But Rose being the new light, to be the new Lady of the Light, for sure. That has to be the case. If she's not the new Lady of the Light, with Cynthia Weather even helping out, maybe Cynthia Weather's actually finally left Bright Falls. But for sure, she has to have something to do. She has to have some kind of protection of the light, knowing what's going on, especially knowing that Alan disappeared, blah, blah, blah. And that would have maybe had her be a bit more kind of conspiracy nut. I hope she does become complete conspiracy nut. That would be awesome. And maybe she gets some of her cognitive skills back as well. She's a little bit less like, ooh, I don't know what's going on. Because in the books, like I say, she does talk like that. She's completely out of it. She doesn't really know where she is. Nightingale can't get any response from her. When talking to her, Clay Stewart can't get any response from her either. Yeah, when he finally does get around to talking to her, but he doesn't get to talk to everybody. Some people just completely avoid the guy, which makes sense.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get
And when Nightingale turns up,
everybody
everybody knows this guy is fucking hammered the entire time.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
Oh, poor Rose, man. I do feel so sorry for her.
Right. I deserve more money.
I really, really do.
So handsome.
Welcome to
See,
the
look, she's
Oh
fucked.
Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
Yeah.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the
And then obviously with
counter
Rusty as
Would you
well,
like
like
to
you
hear
know,
today's
if Rusty got the
specials?
courage. He
Thank
could have
you.
asked her out, and she probably would have said
there.
yes.
Nice day.
I don't know, man. Like things have gone wrong. But anyway, let's leave. We gotta deal with Nightingale now.
My gun and flashlight were
Let's
gone.
go.
I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible.
Now,
There was no time. to
Nightingale
waste.
turns up, and everybody already is like, he's a boozy guy. In fact, you hear throughout the entire game they express how boozy he is. But you don't really know why he's there. Doesn't really explain it in game, not really. But in the books during the Clay Stewart thing, you find files that's found within his hotel room, which I will get to. We'll get to that when we get to it. In his motel room, to be more precise.
Oh, you're gonna get it
You
now.
are a dickhead, Randolph. I hate you. If you just knocked on the door, maybe she would have come in and you would have seen what's going on. Seen that we're both completely passed out instead of just coming and calling the police like a dickhead. Also, Nightingale's knowledge of writers and constant blasting them out is brilliant. I love it. I think the perfect person is going to play him live. If anyone's going to play Nightingale live, I'd love to see Bob Odenkirk in a role. Absolutely love to see Bob Odenkirk. Gyllenhaal as Alan Wake. Or even Christian Bale would be amazing, but Gyllenhaal I think would be a really good person for it. Yeah, there's some. Oh, I'd love to see a live action version of this game. Now, obviously, Nightingale, like I say, is drunk. He's there now. The reason he is chasing Alan is because he is convinced that Alan is the reason for his partner's death. And when his partner died, Nightingale kind of went off the rails and was actually fired. Right, I just wanted to go that way. Was actually fired from the FBI. Right now, he's here in Bright Falls under the guise of the FBI when actually he doesn't work for them at all. He's not an agent. He's working illegally and he's gone rogue. And yeah, his author was convinced there's a spate of murders out there that were caused because of Alan, because of pages he'd found himself, which again probably goes down to Mr. Scratch kind of being about, and then obviously Alan having to write all this kind of backstory in and involving it that way, which is why we may get Alex Casey being a real person in Alan Wake 2. Now, back up a little bit. Now, Mr. Scratch, on the note of so at the end of the game anyway, Nightingale's taken away. He is perfect for to be the antagonist, or at least one of the antagonists, like the like Barbara Jagger is, because his hatred for Alan right now, and obviously again he's taken away, and we do see him kind of in that kind of darkened room a little bit later, so it's kind of insinuated that's what's happening as well. Also, just remember the Anderson brothers don't actually die. They're at the end of the last scene, but it is implied they do at some point, but maybe re-driven back into it. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, so Nightingale's out for revenge, essentially. That's what's going on, and we need to work all this out, what's going on there. But having him be the antagonist and having Mr. Scratch be the antagonist is probably the great idea. It makes sense. Why wouldn't he? But I also want to elaborate on that a little bit. I personally think Scratch is kind of done. I think it's Zane. I think Zane is going to be the bad guy. I've said it before. I think Zane is Alan, and I think what he's going to do is try and take over Alan's life in the real world so he can finally escape the dark place. But he's just gone a bit mental. So Scratch is a whole different thing. Scratch is a different clone of Alan, different thing. We don't need to worry about it too much. Also, this whole section in the book is so well written as well. I really love it. You kind of play it, you're reading it, and if you play the game, you're kind of seeing all this kind of stuff happening. It's very, very cool. That page there? Yeah, there's a page there. Okay, cool. Let's go grab that. I said I wasn't going to grab all the manuscript pages, but I'm doing it now. But yeah. So I think Thomas Zane is going to be the bad guy. Now I think Thomas Zane is going to be a bad guy partly because of what we saw in the AEW content for Control, and also partly the fact he's shady as fuck. Like he really is. At least there's nobody in these cars. From what I understand, a lot of the policemen do die, which is obviously a bit of a shame. They shouldn't have. They're fairly innocent. But yeah, he is shady as fuck. If you play this game, especially when you get to the DLC, he has no idea what he's doing and stuff. It's all weird. And like I say, Zane turns up and he happens to save things, and it's kind of written in. It's all weird, man. I do generally think that. Oh, and in fact, so with Barbara Jagger, like it was literally a week before Cauldron Lake sank. It was a week before when Jagger drowned, right? When she drowned, a week. So he writes her back. He figures out that the lake's got powers and brings her back. So he brings her back, yeah? He writes her back into existence. And she's now alive, which is great. But she's also pretty evil. She's evil. And like, with no real hesitation, he ties her to a chair and cuts out her heart. If Zane wasn't a bad dude, he probably wouldn't have done that. He might have... What he should have done is taken her to the police. I know it's the 70s and stuff, and police weren't incredible, but they still would have gone, yeah, this bitch evil. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those. Like, I just don't understand why he resorted to that straight away, to essentially murder of a dead. Well, I suppose he would have reported her dead, but then if she came back, then it's suspicious. But even then, report her dead, holy shit, she survived. I don't know how, but she's not right. Something's wrong with her. And do that way. You would do that, right? You would try and get help for her first, but instead he cuts out her heart, which is mental.
You on the ground. Hold it right there.
Okay, you're gonna get Rambo'd.
Freeze!
Here come the birds. Okay, cool. And yeah, it's just it's a very suspicious character, and I just generally think that if there's gonna be a bad guy, if any bad guy's gonna really be there, it's going to be Thomas Zane. I think everything's gonna get flipped on its head. He's gonna seem like this good guy, seem like this nice poet who had his life turned upside down by the darkness, but really he has used the darkness. He's been in the darkness for so long, but at this point by the game, it's like 40 years he's been in it. Alan's in his late 30s. He's not old enough to be his son, as I said, but it's been like 40 years. That's the gas station, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's been like 40 years, so you know he's been trapped there for a long time in this suit as well. So you know he doesn't really know what it is, and there's no real image for him as well. We don't really know what he truly looks like until we finally see him in AEW, when it turns out he looks just like Alan, which again goes on.
I can see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Goes on to my thing. Oh, it's the whole conversation about him saying, speaking of booze.
Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of
There you go. Absolutely hammered. And when you go to his hotel, you do find that he is absolutely drunk all the time. Again, I feel sorry for Nightingale. I genuinely do. He kind of went off the rails. You know, it's not entirely his fault. He shouldn't be doing what he's doing. He is definitely an antagonist. He's definitely a bad guy.
Tower in the
But he shouldn't be doing
was
what he's
part of the
doing.
local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me
Oh yeah,
directions
Pat
to the
Maine
coal
was
mine.
cool. Yeah. Pat Maine is such a good character as well. I really love him. I hope there's more Pat Maine involved within the game as well. I want to hear more of his radio station stuff. And it's a really great character, really great addition, and a really great way to build the lore.
The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me.
Right, so
I wouldn't get through without the light.
Okay, cool. That's not where I want to go. That's where I want to go. I want to do this nice and quick, I believe. So this is busted. And then around the other side. That's the one. Start. Ka-chong. 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 And yeah, it's absolutely ruined. So we've only got a limited amount of time. Oh no, maybe not. Destroy the gate, and the gate's destroyed. Ah, it's broken. Cool. Yeah, and Pat Maine's a really cool character. Obviously, the Andersons are a whole different thing. It's a whole bit. I want to talk about the Andersons later on when it comes to Tor and Odin. But yeah, Pat Maine is just a really nice guy within the universe, within the game. He's the reason people know where things are, right? He's the problem with that. Because immediately he's like, oh, hey, Alan Wake's here. I saw him earlier. He told me not to say anything, but I'm going to say it anyway. And I was like, dude, really? You're going to do that? That's not cool, man. But other than that, he was well-meaning, at least. He didn't mean any offense by it. He didn't really mean to probably. I think he does even try to apologize for it as well, so there's that as well. Let's get into it. Go. I need a gun. I need a gun real bad here. Flashbangs!
Moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Yeah, they were. Oh, and Sarah Breaker's a really good character as well. So her dad has a whole thing as well. I'll read the comic before I come into you guys. So I can be clued up a bit more on it. There we go, boys. But he basically works for the bureau, the bureau. Huh. You motherfucker. Fuck off. Go towards that light there. Yeah, he works for the bureau, and he basically, the reason he's here in Night Springs is for reasons we'll get to a little bit later on in the game. Purely because I don't really want to ruin it. That makes sense. It's just something I can talk about some stuff, and I'll just end up repeating myself. But yeah, the Sarah Breaker thing is really cool. And again, I really hope Sarah returns. I really hope Sarah finds Alan is immediately sympathetic to the idea, and especially with somebody investigating it. And she's like, just leave the dude alone. Like, he's gone. He's out of it. That one, please. Damn. Alan would have died then in real life. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, and I really hope that she's a proper thing, and I really hope she's been kept in contact with Barry about the whole situation as well, and even Alice. That would have been cool. That would have been really nice. But again, we won't know until the oh, fuck off, the next game is out. We will not know. Towards those lights there. Basically, this whole game is follow the lights, right? You ever seen Poltergeist? Don't look into the light. Look into the light, child. I'll take those. Thank you very much. Flashbangs. You gotta dodge, Joe. Remember how to dodge? Do you remember how to do that? Now? Now. Okay, not now. There he is. Bitch. I knew it was coming. Alright, cool. Let's get in here. Now I'm healthy.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
All this light here. That's great. That's fantastic. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Okay, cool. And I gotta go in here. Hey, look, well, look at this. Look at this. I'm Pac-Man. He's not even sitting down. This guy is a stand-up. He stands up, does this whole thing.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked.
Now, another thing that Luke actually mentioned in his comment on the last video, again, so I get a right comment, I will do it. He is 25% convinced that Jessie will show up, but she's still locked in the oldest house. But I'd be shocked not to see the bureau. So again, the bureau is definitely turning up. I fully agree with that one. And as well as have eyes on Bright Falls. Now, I do think that at the end of the AWE content, at the end of that, it literally skips ahead a couple of years. It doesn't skip ahead a couple of years. The meter, the things that are going off, the alarms that are going off. See Dan Brown again. He just starts shooting. He's like, no. He just doesn't want to arrest Alan. He wants to kill him. Which is nuts, obviously. Jesus Christ. Judas Priest. But yeah, where was I? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Jessie. Yeah. So at the end of it, it's the same time. So Jessie's still locked in the oldest house. It's fine, but it's a couple of years ahead. So there's a chance that she could have finally escaped and finally got out of there. And if she is able to get out, she was gonna want to be involved in the Alan Wake thing, especially considering
I had fallen off so many cliffs. It was
saw
ridiculous.
everything that was going on through
the
AWE content.
It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own
which is
way to the
obviously
mine.
a really cool thing. And if she does turn up, excellent. I'd love that. I'd love if she was playable. Maybe in DLC, possibly. There might be something like that. But I'd love it if she was playable. That'd be very, very cool. But then with her skill set and powers and whatnot, then maybe that will kind of throw things off a little bit. Really? Oh, come on. Got a revolver. Here we go. Who just leaves guns around? What's Gunny doing here? Do I go? No. Right. Seems this way. Let's go towards that. Okay, cool. Right, there's another thing there, so what I want to do is Discard these guys. Ah.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Yep, pretty much. We're going for a little war. Shotgun! Alright. In light you can hurt them. Yeah, well, I already know this. Thank you, Cynthia. Lithium batteries. Energizer batteries. Turn that one on just in case. Right, let's pick up what I didn't pick up. Did I pick everything up? I think I did. Okay, literally no point me going up there. Okay, cool. Right, so where the hell was I? I don't even remember anymore, to be honest. So I can do that, and I could have just jumped down here. I literally, no, I couldn't have done. I would have died. Where do I need to go? I completely forgot. Through the woods. Through the woods. Also, already the coppers have been taken over, right? The coppers! I don't like the word coppers. The police have already been taken over. Which is pretty quick going for the darkness to do its thing. Right, there we go. There's a light there. Train. Oh, I'm at the train station! Ah, okay, cool. Take all this, please. Thank you. Okay, cool. I'm at the train yard. Ah, I forgot about the train yard. Hello.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call.
Yeah.
She sounded wrong somehow.
Everything.
But she had called me.
Oh, Merlin's gonna go out to bark now. Okay, cool. In here there is something. Yep, I'm also gonna get jumped whilst I'm in here as well. But I have a flashbang, so it's all good. Right, don't need any more revolver ammo apparently. I'll take the shotgun ammo. I'll take this. This is gonna have flares and batteries. Perfect. Any more shiny things? No, and I'm gonna get jumped. So I need to. Here it is. Take it. Okay, cool. Right. So we're gonna go to the train yard. Train yard is good fun. I really like this part of the level. Right. So obviously, with the Alice thing, that is fucking horrible, right?
I could see a railway bridge up ahead.
They cut a voice. I mean, again, spoilers. They cut a voice and they put it in, and just to trick Alan into doing the thing they want him to do, which is just nasty as far as I'm concerned. It's not a pleasant thing for them to do. But that's the whole point, I suppose. It's supposed to be a horrible thing. Once we get to, I think the next chapter, potentially, that's when we're going to talk some more about that, at least, anyway. But for now, we'll just leave it at this. I love this setting as well. I love the train going over. I love the lights coming through. Man, they did this line. What they not doing a remaster and doing ray tracing in a remaster was a silly thing, man. They should have really just come back and when it did that. The whole point of this game is lighting.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing.
So why didn't they do something
and
with
it,
you know?
taking over everything in its path.
Ooh, and down it goes. It's me being attacked now, I think. Yep, there it is. poltergeist things can really fuck you up. If you're not paying any attention to them. Like that one. Whoa! Did we get them all? Not that one. Bastards. Hate them. Hate them. But hey, they're a mistake. They weren't even supposed to be in the game. Not even joking. They literally were a mistake. The poltergeist things started happening randomly during programming, and they were like, do you know what? New enemy type. Screw it, let's put it in. And it makes sense, because you are dealing with ghosts and stuff, so why wouldn't you have this kind of stuff? I could have just ran through that as well, I suppose. But, oh well, it's done now. You do get chased by them. Like that thing there, for instance. Fuck! Down a cliff I went. Crap.
The opposite shore.
Oh, come on, that's rude. Okay, we'll just blast through it, it's fine. Again, we'll run past, as I said, what we can do. Climb. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I want to say the poltergeist stuff doesn't even turn up in the novel. Does it? I can't really remember, to be honest. It's kind of
The darkness that was pursuing these was
I've forgotten about it a bit.
And it was taking over everything in its path.
This is fine. Keep on going. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. Let's go from here. Cool, and we're good. And we're good. Keep on going. Just ignore it, Alan. Just ignore it. Also, these are great. I love these. They blow up and they do things. Where is the way in? Around here. Also didn't waste any of my flares, which is good. I did waste a flashbang. Well, I didn't waste a flashbang. I did it to get
started to get interested in writing. Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me.
No shit.
I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist.
Yeah,
that's what makes them fun.
Please.
This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Someone's just leaving the Energizer batteries around for me. Excellent. Right, so this next bit, I get ambushed. It's fine though. Bitch. I think I got everyone. Music's gone, so that's good. Ah, that's another thing. Sometimes music plays mid-game as well, which is a bit of a problem for copyright infringement. But hey, yeah, we'll figure it out. It's all good. Got another flare. Thank you very much. Deserve that one. Shotgun ammo. Can I grab the shotgun, please? Might be a good idea. Don't need to go from that. Am I going to get the bulldozer next? Yeah, I think the bulldozer's coming up. That fucking asshole. Right, cool. He's going to come out of there. There he is. Okay, so behind here is usually, I want to say, like a thermos there as well. Not entirely sure. But yeah, like in the book, like they actually make the thermos a thing, making sure like, you know, there's a reason they're around. It's because he's just constantly jacked up on caffeine the entire way around the game. Okay, cool. It's gonna be a new little TV scene here. We're not going to worry about that. Pick up a revolver ammo. Can't do that. Stop. Oh yeah, cool. We're getting to a really nice bit of the game actually. I really enjoy this section. The bulldozer is a dick. Yes, it is, and it is right here. Perfect. It is a dick, and I hate it. And it does predict it. I want to say it predicts it. Attacked by the dark presence. Right, let's do that.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its
just
depth.
ignore that. It's not that one. It does mention the bulldozer in one of those at one point, but we've got some splaining to do. It's not bad. Just jumper. If we go over here, bulldozer. Immediately jump down. And it's gone. Right, cool. When dealing with a bulldozer, you want to get rid of it as soon as possible. Fuck these guys. They're easy to deal with. And as you can see, already done. Obviously, on hard difficulty, I think it is a little bit harder, but essentially, throw your flares down, make sure it's in its path, and you should be golden. Thank you for the flares as well. And you can't climb up there, which is irritating. Seems like it should be the way you should be able to go. But hey, you know, it's fine. There's free ammo and shit around now. Take this one too. And some more flares. Oh, how many flares can I hold? Must be like 15 or so. And then we get that car. Batteries too. Come on, take batteries. And one of these is a page or a thermos, I believe. Oh, well, obviously not. Right, well, let's get in the car.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
This is not the end of the chapter. I've still got the coal mine to do. So we've still got quite a while to go. I thought this might be the end of the chapter. Well, unless it is the end of the chapter.
Wasn't far now.
No, it's not. It's not the end of the chapter. Okay, cool. We've still got some time to go. Still got some things to do. We need to make a move, basically, because I can't be asked to hang around
I wouldn't
here.
give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Alright, cool. I like how he just scoots across. That's so good. He starts the engine whilst he's scooting across as well. What a ledge.
Without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper
Go down
into
that
dark
route there. I
waters.
believe you find
Alice
a
had been taken
thermos and
from
a
me.
manuscript
Mary was
page.
probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt
Off to the right,
but it
there
matched
is
textbook case
a
of insanity.
chair. In fact, I'll show you the chair. I think it's just down here. Because I'm in no danger, so it's fine. I can take as much time as I want as well. But there's a chair just there, and on that chair, there's usually a thermos. Which, this chair is here for a reason, and I don't know. There's some theories about it, about why it's actually there. Why you have some of these chairs, like Cynthia's kind of like, this is where she sits for inspiration, just to make sure she can see everything and going over everything else that way. Others, it's they're remnants of when this is a full open world, where Alan could just sit and view himself. But I don't really know why they're there, but there was definitely a coffee thermos on there at one point. And, yeah. And that means Alan was drinking there, I guess, maybe? I don't know, but there is a theory behind the chairs. I will come back to it as well, because they do appear again later in the game. I'll go do some more research. I'll come back to it that way as well. But yeah. I mean, if you have any ideas, you let me know. Like I say, comment below. I will reply to them. I'll read them. I will incorporate them into the videos. Let's get on this one. People like the driving's awful in this game. The driving's not that bad. It really isn't. It's slidey, but it's not that bad. I went wrong. Oh, no, I did go wrong. Here we go. Right, let's get out of here a second. I don't want to get out here. It's too far away from where I actually want to go. Oh, I don't really want to... I keep getting distracted. That's the problem with this game. I just get distracted and I want to check little things out. Look, there's a radio station. I would have got an achievement, or at least I would have got way towards an achievement for that. You know, you just find some stuff. You got lights on? You got lights on? Yeah, that's great. You got lights on. Big shot G-Man. So yeah, he's on about the feds, the Nightingale coming on and shooting at him essentially, and causing his things to break. And obviously he's like, oh, he's drunk. This car is not as fast as the other one. I want to get the Oldsmobile. Well, it turns out the signs are immortal. It's nice though. This driving around is nice, and especially in the day, it's like a nice little break from all the tension you have in the game as well, which is very cool. You can drive the Oldsmobile. I want to say there's batteries and weapons and shit up there, so I'm gonna go and check it out. It looks like you can drive the Oldsmobile, so let's give it a shot. I'm driving Ash's car. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm not driving the Evil Dead car. I'm not driving Sam Raimi's car, which is in this game, because the guys at Remedy are fans of are fans of Evil Dead and Sam Raimi films. So also, oh, that's another thing as well when it comes to Alan Wake 2. Because they're fans of Sam Raimi. Oh, they're going to do some really cool Sam Raimi shit. As it's supposed to be a survival horror. This is a thriller. You know, this game is an action thriller, not a horror game. Also, people just leaving their cars about, man. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, so maybe we'll actually get some really cool stuff. Whoa. Oh, do you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to ignore it. I don't need to get anything. I just want to get through the game. There's nothing I need to see. It's only one major divergence. Yeah, get out. Well, Alan, you survived that one. That was good for you. Okay, cool. There's only one divergent thing I really want to do in this game, and it's not until we're on the farm, which I think is the next chapter. No, the chapter after. I think I want to say. I'm pretty sure it's the one afterwards. We'll figure out. No, it's the chapter afterwards. Yes, the next chapter. We are in the asylum, and then it's the farm.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
That's cool. No worries. Oh, do you know what? I love the cutscenes. I really do. Like, if it feel, the fact they're making a TV series is very cool. It does mean, however, you won't get Jake Gyllenhaal. We might get Odenkirk. But they haven't cast anybody yet. They might even just cast Ilya and just dub him over as they have done for everything else. And that would definitely work. It'll be absolutely fine. Everyone will see that face. And, yeah, voice about that face. But it's just a bit of a nightmare, I guess. I don't know. I really want this to work. I really want this Alan Wake series to work. And if not, I want to film at least. I think it's just such a perfect story for it.
It was all a waste of time.
Bastard never showed up. Son of a bitch. How dare he? Right, I'm going to skip this. Okay, cool. Right, so now we're going to do this. So it shouldn't be too long. We've got some kind of spooky bits to come up.
Where the hell are you? Change of plan. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, to be fair. I get the mood. I can't go out there. Why can't I go out there? Where can I go? Am I just being stupid? Ah, okay. Not being stupid. Just waiting for that. Now can I go out there?
It was close.
Nope.
Maybe
oh, it's good.
than
Oh,
ever
for
before.
fuck's sake. Yeah, I was being stupid. Go down a thing. Whoa, what happened there? Right, I'm gonna get attacked in a second as well, so be aware. down. Oh, Christ fell, didn't mean to fall. Okay, cool. The shipping yard. I forgot what the shipping yard. What was the shipping yard train? I think she just said train yard earlier. What am I on about? I'm just being an idiot. Got the revolver. Take back the shotgun. Thank you very much. Wish it wouldn't switch over like that, but it doesn't matter because only a button press. Okay. Oh, I've gone both. In the face! And then this is going to get under that. Okay, cool. Let's put you there. There's an achievement later on where, like, it's like the gun stuff only use flares and shit. And it's a really cool, like, it's a great challenge to get through, actually. I'm not going to attempt it in this playthrough because I don't really want to keep dying. It's hard, but it's worth it. It's such a good achievement. But if you ever playing this game, big recommend giving that a go. And I get ambushed again. Yeah. Okay. Mines are a pain in the ass. That's not one. Okay. Oh no! That didn't work. Cool. I should have dropped a flare in, really, shouldn't I? Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. It's happened. Again, if you don't use your weapons, you lose them anyway, so it doesn't matter. But you do regain them pretty quickly.
What the hell?
Big old tornado. Right, I need to go over there, shut things off, and then come all the way back here. Easiest way to do it, get in the car.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
It's fine, you know how to do it. Bitches. Double that shit. Double this. Alright, flare gun, turn it off. Basically, get a car and fucking drive. You can kill everyone here if you want to. I don't really recommend it, to be honest, if you're playing this game. Just don't. Just don't recommend it. Just get out, get in a car, and zip your way over. Get over as fast as you can. And you're out. Fucking move. And if you go up here, you're free. Don't waste drama, basically. That's what I'm saying. Loser. And in we go. Cool. Hopefully we should only be another, I want to say 20 minutes or so. Each episode does get a little bit longer each time, so we just kind of deal with it, I'm afraid. Again, long haul episodes. I don't really enjoy putting out episodes that are an hour long or more. But hey, you know, sometimes you have to do what you gotta do. Screw you, man. Bitch. Take that, take that. Oh, I'm gonna take this too. Let's make sure I'm reloaded. Yeah, good, good, good. Okay, 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 okay. Losers. Me making that noise? Yeah, it's me making that noise. Okay, cool. Right. Dickheads. They had no idea. I was like, boom! I see there's another chair there, look. There's a reason these chairs are here, and I there's theories behind it. I can't bloody remember. Follow. Oh. Thanks, Miss Weaver. What the fuck? Right, that one. This one. The gate's open. Flashbangs, yeah.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Absolutely no way. Can't go... Can go that way? Can go that way. What's down this way? Is there any yellow stuff? No yellow. No yellow? No yellow. Okay, cool. Right, so. Obviously. Kill the gun. I think I would have got an achievement for that, taking out 3 at once as well. Not entirely sure. It's like 4 at once or something. For God's sake. Take that, bitches. Right, they're coming from here, so obviously I've got to go this way. Hooray! Okay, I see where I've got to go. Oh yeah, the birds. Right, so I'm going to tap my birds in a minute again. Okay, cool. Alright, winner. It's like, so have you ever played Lord of the Rings 2 Towers on the Game Boy Advance? And all the crows are flying around, and they're like, yo, I'm a crow. Like, look at me go. And then the Eye of Sauron starts hunting you down. Yeah, this is what's happening with these guys, really. I'm just going to waste some ammo going in here. I know it. Forget this, and I've got to immediately get rid of my flashbangs, because this dude's coming out here. There we go. Look at that, look. There they all are. You can go there. Right, okay, there's another annoying bit coming up in a second. But, let's carry on. We've got to go into a train, train car? Train car. Yeah. Mine cart. Oh, Ramo got all that. Grab all this shit. Get attacked by birds.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Better shotgun. Oh. Oh. Is there a way? Which way is easier? I think they're both the same. I want to say they're both the same. Let's go this way. Stay by the light, basically. No real plan I've got. There is a little house there. Let's go towards that house. What's in the house? Obviously now I'm under attack. Perfect. Thank you very much for the signal. Appreciate it. They don't really drop any ammo. They never drop ammo. That's the whole point of the game, is to find it. But yeah. Right, cool. Grab some more shotgun ammo. Yes, another flashbang. Thank you very much. I'll grab some more flare gun ammo. Flare gun ammo. Yeah! Oh, fuck! So startled. That was a waste of ammo. So startled. That was dumb. Oh my god, that genuinely shit me up then. Oh, what now? Whoa! Wrong button. Y'all dead. Who's Zed? Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. We're on 57 minutes. Okay, I reckon it's probably, I want to say there is about another 20 minutes or so of this. I'm not entirely sure, but there's so many people. Do I have to fight them all? Do I have to? I don't think I do. But I can just do this. Yeah, cool. No worries. Music's gone. Now it's safe. He's going nuts. He's going crazy. Go on, mate. Don't worry. We're bouncing.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Oh yeah, hang on. I've just realised. So in the book, you were at the mine with this bit, and then the mines are actually the opposite way around. He basically he gets there early and he's like, oh, I see. There's mines, so I'm gonna go have a look. And he does. And he goes to have a look. And it's just obviously he realised what a fucking stupid mistake that was. And then he goes back to the mine museum thing. Yeah, he does it the other way around. I'm not sure why they did that, but basically, he doesn't end up going back through it in the right order. Yeah, he's done. Yeah, doesn't actually go back through it in the right order, which is just a strange way of doing things. But again, it's the book. The book's allowed to be slightly different. They have a different script, and it's all different designs. Oh, thanks for the little bit of light. That's cool. Oh wow, okay, I've got a bit of light right on my chin. My face just all of a sudden warmed up as I hit that switch. Which is quite cool, and I realise I've now got a beam of light on my face. So yeah, that's fun. Nice little coinky dink. So that's going to be in my face for a little while. So I do apologise, that looks like my chin is going to get a nice tan. Right. I'll go right, that's where I'm supposed to go. Oh, I guess there's abandoned town as well at some point. It's quite cool. Again, the way it's described is really cool, and the way people kind of creep up on him. It's very, very good. If you can find the novel, again, I keep saying this, but I really mean it. If you can find the novel, buy the novel. It's great. It's really good. Do it. It goes on about like the car and stuff. Goes on about that how each room is like it's like an abandoned area, and here it's like people used to live here, blah blah. And it's just very 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 good. It's a really good description of the game. Again, I'm trying to remember something that happened. I read two. Oh fuck. Okay. Well, at least I'm still alive. I'm trying to remember something that I read 2 years ago. Pretty much 2 years ago, minus a month. So, you know, please forgive me. I'll go through here. I should be able to reset my health. Okay, good. Now, don't do that again. What's he doing? What are you doing, boy? Yeah, so that's an hour now of the episode. I want to do each chapter as one episode because it makes my life easier. And, you know, but as well at the same time, you know, it makes more sense for you guys. If I split it up into two, it's a pain in the ass. So, you know, I can do literally chapter 1, chapter 2, so on and so forth. There we go, I'm through. I'm in. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, see, it goes on about historical things. I get attacked here in a second as well. Yeah, it looks like it will. It is a ghost town. Yeah, definitely get attacked in a second. Things start, poltergeist things start happening. Fridges? Oh, ow. Oh, it's an oven and a fridge. Okay, cool. Of course. Of course. Whoa! There we go. Got it. Right. All dead. All gone. No more to worry about. Then there's going to be a train in a second, I think. I want to say the train's in a second, but I also want to say it's near the Anderson farm, but it feels like it should be here in a second. I'm sure we'll find out. It is definitely here in a second. Yeah, cool. It's down there. This is one of the more fun bosses. It's not even that much of a boss, to be honest. It's just a big old poltergeist ghost train. And it's a big old pain in the ass. There it is, being a pain in the ass. Do I? I do. This is what you can do, like you can kind of help things out and do it that way again. There we go. Eliminate one, and you're done. And I would have got an achievement for that. Once you kill the locomotive. Right, we have shotgun. Pick that up. Picked up a key. Okay, cool. Right, so I'm using the key. So let's not go in here for a second. I just want to see what's down here. It looks like it's completely blocked off. It is completely blocked off. But okay, cool. No worries. People say the train is one of the most annoying things to deal with. As you can see, I dealt with it very quickly and very easily because people don't use the flare gun ammo. Like, they don't use it, or they don't realize it's coming up. And I understand when you don't realize it's coming up, there's a bit of a pain in the ass then. And the same with the bulldozer. If you just had a flare gun, boom, done. But obviously you don't get flare guns yet, right? Hunting rifle. This is why I switched to hunting rifle. Very powerful.
It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it.
Maybe I should.
And a good one.
Yeah, it's giving me weapons. So yeah, switch that one. Okay, cool. He has many bullets, but it's fine.
Using his powers to shape the
Crowd
world
control isn't there as
realm of
much,
gods and
but it's
dreams
fine.
and
So I've
demons,
got
dark
flares
things
and
that
stuff,
we
so it should be
chance
good.
to see.
Yep. Let's get out of here. Ooh. Got a noise going outside. Alright, it's
The kidnapper had sent me a text.
Here we go.
The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Flag gun ammo, flag gun. Use it in a second, don't worry. If we're gonna need to, I think something's gonna come down a thing, but yeah, I'm at Mirror Peak now, yeah. And then I gotta go through the mine shaft. Oh, which is just there's Mirror Peak.
Birds.
This is why you get flare gun ammo, by the way. Drop star, imagine being on that. That was fucking horrible. I'd hate that. I really fucking hate this. Why is that a footbridge? Why is that a thing? Just keep going. Ignore the birds. Right. Oh, it is such a good bit coming up. Okay, go. Say it's such a good bit. It's a cool bit. I really like it. Can't go down that one. No, I can go down. There's a fly buzzing around in a house, and that's quite appropriate. So if I go down here, yep, here we go. It's creepy. And this is literally Cauldron Lake down here. This is the darkness calling out to Alan to get there. And he didn't know it yet.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Just imagine that would be fucking horrible. But there are some dudes down here, I think. I also believe there's a manuscript page down here, I want to say. I remember when I first played this, I was like, oh my god, Alice, I'm coming, man. I'm coming, let's go. She's probably screaming, like, oh no, I'm coming. And then, boom, this happens. And they're like, what the fuck?
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
And then, yeah, then it's Cauldron Lake. And then as we go back, oh, there, you find that. But yeah, they also do this in the book as well. It does it some really good justice. It's nice and creepy, well told as well. So yeah, again, get the Rick Burroughs novel. If you really like Alan Wake, get it. It's really good. I read it cover to cover. The first book I read cover to cover in years. The current book I'm reading right now is actually The Lost Causes of Bleak Creek by Rhett McLaughlin and Link Neal, or Rhett and Link GMM fame. And that's a really good book as well. I'm really enjoying it. I'm reading it kind of on my breaks and stuff at work, so you know, I'm slowly getting through it. But I'm also going to be reading the Quantum Break novel next, I think, because I want to, and it's a thing I'm interested in. And I haven't really completed Quantum Break. I've played a big chunk of it, but not finished it. So you know, I've got to do that. Now it is a bit of a platformer that's going to be in here. Now Alan's not made for platforming, is he? He's not very good at it. Pick up some flares, and you're good. We have people jumping out as it is. Mate, that pallet moved well quick. Pallets are not that light. And you're going to collapse that tunnel. You're going to go through there. See? And he smacks through it. Excellent. Oh, hello. Ow. Ow, right, okay, that's it, just take that. In the face! And we go not down here, so I need to go down there then. We go in through here. there? Nah, you can go forward. Doesn't even take you anywhere. Yeah, so he just goes around. There you go. Alright, cool. So we're nearly at the end of this chapter now. I'm getting there. I'm slowly getting there. Right, yeah, that's a bit I just came from. Right, so up here's all platform.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on.
It's not even that
Maybe
much,
the machinery
not
could
even
help
a problem.
me with that.
It's just kind of like, oh yeah, we'll do that. So let's get it down here. Just basically don't be an idiot and take your time. And hop over when you actually can. Climb up. But again, Alan is not made out for platforming. Must be there. Yeah, it's over there. Cool. We'll do this one. Go. Like, I mean, what is this winch about? Why does it exist? Right, okay, cool. Now I've got to bring it down a bit. Bring it down a bit or bring it up a bit? Bring it up a bit. Yeah, up a bit, there we go. Go. It's just move elevator. It's not an elevator. I mean, it is, but it's not really an elevator, is it? It's a very dangerous piece of equipment that you shouldn't really be jumping on. In theory, actually, if you jump on that, it should be swinging left to right and everything. If I land on it here, that should be swinging. But hey, you know, this game doesn't have those kind of physics, and that's fine by me. Oh, he's gonna bark. He's gone right out. He's gonna have a bark. Come on, Merlin, don't do that, mate. Kick this down. Fuck them. And then we're gonna get burbs. Burbs are gonna go, right, do I go to the top first? Yes, go to the top first. There's some stuff up there. Get those. Yep, see, more stuff. And there's also a page up here somewhere as well, I believe. Should be on top of the stack, actually. How do I get from the stack? Is it just a ladder? Yeah, it's a ladder. Go. You should get a focus up here as well. There we go. That's Mayor's Peak. Why it's called Mayor's Peak? I don't know. I do. I think it's something to do with Cauldron Lake. It mirrors into Cauldron Lake or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Or Mirror Peak, sorry. Or it's the same as another mountain nearby? I don't know. Right, I don't want to get birded to death. It's going What? Ow.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
It's fine. This one actually works. I'm just gonna get to the birds this time. And they go, what? Yeah, peak. Peak. Yeah, Mirror Peak. There you go. Cool. Stop doing that. said we weren't going to crash. I lied. We're definitely going to crash. Here we go. And down we go. Right, okay, cool. So, birds aren't a problem anymore. This guy is, though. Oh, hello. Whoa, hello. What about you?
Shit.
Yeah, shit. Holy fuck, I forgot all about that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're not too far now. I really don't think we're that far away. I could be completely lying at my ass, but I cannot remember. Rifle ammo, perfect. Right, I can just run through this section, I think. Right. Yeah, I could have saved some ammo there. Yeah, I could have saved some ammo and just ran. Oh well, now we know. Doesn't matter, I got flares, I got something else. Cauldron Lake. And it's all down there? Yeah. It's called Cauldron Lake because it's a caldera. A caldera is a hollowed out volcano. And it has a lake inside it. And therefore, caldera. Cauldron. Caldera. I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right, so, make life easier. That one. Get him, perfect. Spin around. This one, a random one, I think. The last one, but it's fine, and we're good. Okay. Oh, what's this? Right, some paint around. Right, where's the paint? There it is. Okay, cool. It's down here. There it is. Flag gun ammo! Gets in. That worked out. Can't go over there. Fantastic. Let's go down. Take that. Oh, God. We get into the house. Oh, we get into the house. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, cool. Are we getting to the house? We must be getting to the house. Yeah, we are. I think, I want to say, this is Cynthia's old house, or it could even be Thomas Zane's old house that we're getting to, if I remember correct. Yeah, it is. Okay. It's one of the two. I want to say it's Thomas Zane because he had some money, but he had the cabin. He owned the cabin, so maybe not. But this definitely was Cynthia used to live, Cynthia Weaver. Because of what's going on, the crazy down here. Boom! Let's have a look. Tom, I miss you, Tom. Tom. She went nuts. I miss you, Tom. You did write. Did you write this? Tom. Was I curse you, Thomas Zane. If she went, then is that Cynthia Weaver and Thomas Zane? Oh, was it Esther? No. Yeah, so she done the same little heart. She must have seen the thing on there before. You talked to me on TV. Ooh, Tom, it might be me doing that, but then on TV as well. That's something I've never noticed before. You talked to me on TV, so he must be contacting like the same way that Alan was. I miss you, Tom. But if she didn't really treat Alan like Tom, she must have known that Alan isn't Tom. There's no other way around that, really. She must have straight up known. And I'm going to get jumped in a second, so... So, what I want to do is... Yeah, okay, cool, I'll fall through in a second, that's what it is. Yeah, so she just goes absolutely batshit after Thomastine's death, which, you know, fine. Shit went down. If I go here, I keep on. Nope, not a problem. This is what these are for. Bastard. Ow! Fuck off. Right, what's going on? Who? Ah, right. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Yeah, so she goes absolutely insane and, you know, is obsessed with light and stuff. There's a whole thing. Actually, we're gonna, at one point, we're gonna watch the mini-series together as well. That's how you get around. Okay, I wonder if you can just skip that section if you know about that path. We'll find out. You can watch the mini-series. That's like a prequel to Alan Wake. It's really good. It's called Bright Falls. Just type it into YouTube. Bright Falls mini-series or Alan Wake mini-series, and you'll get that. And it's really, really worth watching. It's very cool, very creepy, very cool, very evil. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. And there's a lady in there that's going nuts about the light. She's like trying to smash it up.
I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
There's a bit section on that as well in the book as well. Yeah, it's just really good. We will go through and watch it. It will give us some more ideas, insights into the kind of world of Alan Wake, what's going on in Bright Falls beforehand. Again, there's bits I want to talk about, but I don't want to talk about it until it's relevant, if that makes sense.
Hey,
Again,
I'm
it's
here.
a few episodes away.
Coming.
Oh god, here we go. Okay, we're nearly there, guys. Just a few more minutes. Let's go this way.
I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have a wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make.
Yeah, he's a bastard. It's not even a few minutes. It's literally just this bit. Yeah. And then the next section of game, we're going to be playing. We'll play it tomorrow, or I'll play it later on today, and you'll see it tomorrow. Oh, there's Jagger. There he is. Like, he gets fucked. I'm pretty sure that was his bones crunching. Alan using the flares like that is genius. Just to help Raghan die, but how he doesn't die here? Holy shit, I don't know. Like, he'd broken his neck, everything at that point. That's what he should have done. He should have at least a broken bone. But now he's fallen into Cauldron Lake, and this is when the darkness is going to try and take him. But something happens. There with that boat. There he is. Okay, cool. And Tom comes and saves him. Ah! Guys, we're going to leave it there. Okay, cool. So again, leave me your comments below. Give me some theories for Alan Wake and stuff. Because I've got some more things I want to talk about, but it has to be relevant because it'll probably just remind me more of it then as I'm playing it as well. But hopefully, you let me know if you're enjoying this video as well. I know these are long. This is an hour and 20 minutes. The next one's going to be roughly the same amount of time as well. So keep that in mind. We're not splitting these up because, again, I want to be chapter related, chapter timed, if that makes sense. But again, if you have any more theories, if you have any ideas, drop them below. If you've read all the other content, if you've seen all the other content, again, go from there. I found the books, so we should be going through those over a course of whatever. I might be going through it one of the last chapters or so. I could be going for all sorts of stuff. Anyway, we'll go through the manuscripts at one point. We're going to do a whole massive Alan Wake series here on Respawning, even when Alan Wake 2 comes out, because I want to, and that's all I want to do is talk about Alan Wake right now. So we're going through the manuscripts, we're going to go through all the books and stuff as well. But yeah, guys, leave a comment down below. That'd be really, really cool. Come back tomorrow for the next episode. Alan Wake 2 is coming out very, very shortly, and I cannot fucking wait. I'm so excited for it. So guys, I'm going to put on the Bright Falls podcast thing again that I mentioned. So again, there hopefully will be an actual podcast about Alan Wake in the future and the Remedyverse in general. But again, finding time to do it. But I really like this intro. I'm going to do this at the end of every video from now on. So once you see that point, you can click over and go to the next video, I guess. But yeah, here you go. So here it is. Anyway, guys, have yourself a great day. Don't forget to be nice to each other. And remember, it's not a lake. It's an ocean.
A world connected by creativity. A world distorted by time and darkness. A world of tragedy and deceit. This is a world that needs a remedy, that needs a writer, that needs to be explored. That is exactly what we shall do in the Night Springs podcast.